Oh, hello, my name is Raj Patel. Welcome to the Double D podcast, ladies
That
and
was not
gentlemen.
his name. It's the first of all experience. How long have you been doing this?
Hello, my
name is
friend.
Mike. What? My name is Microsoft Tech Support.
My name is Mike Wazowski. And welcome to the show of Mike Wazowski. Oh, yeah.
We scared because we scared.
Yo, how is there not one Indian person? Like, how is there not one Indian person actually in Monsters, Inc.?
Oh, what a fucking racist movie.
like-
Good point, bro.
But literally, like,
Good
everyone
point.
just sounds as if they're like a blue-collar New York City worker. But it's like, you know, there's not one Mexican guy. Like, there's no one Hispanic dude in that entire factory. There's not one, like, what, the Chupacabra wasn't too good enough to be in Monsters Incorporated?
No, those trumpets, they weren't used for mariachi. See, they were used for factory music. That's what they had in the budget.
They even had
Monsters,
a
Inc.
Japanese sushi restaurant. It's like, what?
You want to get into like performative inclusion in fucking Pixar movies, motherfucker? There was a trans character in like there was like a whole PR thing where there was like, oh my god, Onward is such an I almost said Origins. Onward is such an amazing movie. It's so progressive because it has a trans character. It has like 3 lines, like a side character. It's like 3 lines, and there you go. Be like,
I have not seen Onward.
It was good. It was a really good movie. It made me wish I had a brother.
I need to catch up on my Pixar.
Do you now?
All I remember about that movie is that there's Linguini, but he's blue. That's all I know.
I mean, but
I never thought about him like that.
if we're gonna talk about Pixar though, like, have we really been missing out on anything Pixar related recently? Really? I mean, we've all been kind of seeing like trailers and even, I guess, I don't know, TV spots if any of us still watch TV, but like, I don't know. I still think like Pixar kind of, not Pixar in general, but I'd say maybe Disney for me stopped being relevant. I think after Toy Story 4, because after that I was just kind of like, oh yeah, they're just like,
Hey, you know what the latest Pixar movie is?
What?
It's Luca.
wasn't it Leia Luca? Yeah, it's like that Puerto
As in,
Rican.
look at these nuts. Oh my lord. Forgot this man comes prepared with a sound font. So Dennis, how about before we go into a giant conversation about fucking Pixar, we should introduce our guest.
Yes.
Do you remember how to do that? Because I think I do.
David, I barely know how to introduce myself.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So
You
could handle the introductions here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 3.5 minutes in. That's pretty good for us, all things considered, before we got to the official intro. Hi, welcome to the Double D Experience. Sometimes funny, sometimes serious, always off the cuff. We hope you enjoy the show. I'm David, joined by my co-host Dennis, as we always do. We put the D's in double D's, but if you try to fuck us, you're not going to have as enjoyable of an experience. Here on the show, we got for the first time, I'm honored to have YouTuber, a musician, magician, and all-around wonderful friend and amazing guy. Just to say, I've been friends. I've known him for years. I don't talk to him nearly as often as I should because I'm too busy being an adult in this shit stain of a diaper world we're living in. We have Bandipat. Hello.
Hello.
Bandipat.
Oh my god.
Hello. Oh my God, is that Bandipat? I'm a big fan.
It is the funny table man.
Oh, but Bandy signed my dick.
How
Sorry,
about you,
I'm taking-
Bandipat these nuts?
Oh my fucking god. I laughed at that way harder than I should have because it wasn't even clever.
I mean, David, to be fair, for our humor, it's like 10% clever and then 90% garbage.
Sometimes we're geniuses, all right?
I am a sucker for horrible puns and wordplay, so.
Oh, same here. Oh, Bandy, we're going to be great friends today.
Sweet.
Oh, man. So, dude, how have you been?
It has been absolutely nuts. If I'm being honest, it's been insane.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I told you about it in in private, but it's something happened. It's a long
you did.
story.
You did. You don't got to get anything personal if you don't want to. But again, I told you, I wouldn't be too worried. Trust me, I've been dealing with like some shit on my own. I thought I had a hernia the other day. I'm pretty sure I do. I had to take a poop, and then I pooped, and then you notice some things. Like, don't everybody listening to the podcast, like, we're not going to talk about it, but don't age. Here's my advice to you: just stop it. Stop it right now.
Kids, David basically shat out his spine, so that's basically what happened.
He's not lying. my discs are up and going, bro. Like, I just found a bad part. My fucking spine is ruined. I have a bulging disc up in here. Just got my MRI. Waiting.
You got a bulging disc in the front.
It's because I ate at the Chum.
Hey, stop it.
Come and eat at the Chum bucket. Every fucking day.
You come down and we'll stuff your face full of shit.
They're on to you, Plankton. Everybody knows about the people who died from indigestion from eating at the Chum bucket. God, fucking brilliant, man. Oh,
David, that video that
What?
you sent me,
Yeah.
like, I love that clip that they used for Eugene Krabs' voice actor. It wasn't even actually from like like it was actually straight from like a video game, and it was just him like cursing up a fucking
yeah,
storm.
it's
Like,
from Detroit. From Detroit Become Human.
Oh, Become
my
Human. Yeah,
God.
right, yeah.
Clancy Brown was in that game. Like, he was a character in that game. He played a character, and so they're just like, dude, it's fucking incredible. Bro.
I almost forget that he was.
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your fucking ass.
I almost forget that he was in Starship Troopers. Like, I cannot believe that like a lot of people that I guess I kind of remember are like in that movie, because especially Lancey, like he I mean, obviously he looks extremely like older than he was in Starship Troopers, but like, he aged. Wasn't it Lancey?
I don't know.
Whatever. We're calling him Lancey now.
It's
Lancey.
Clancy.
Oh, whatever. Lancey, Clancy.
fuck
Your
kind of
mom's
name is
Nancy.
Lancey?
Whatever.
Clown.
I'm giving. Yeah, Nancy Clown. Yeah, he's
Lancey sounds like the name of a clown
David.
who like slits his fucking like arms behind the circus every time he goes on his break.
David,
Oh,
you're
God.
a clown. David, you are a clown that's going to be advertising the Switch OLED and trying to force people to buy something that's $50 expensive.
I'm
for
the
no
top
reason.
salesman in my fucking district, motherfucker. All right, I can sell something
district.
that's
Oh, yeah.
overpriced.
You even know what district
I
you
am. District
What?
9. Listen, but I need just particularly the Asian guy in this podcast to shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. All right.
See, guys, David
need
is a
that to go
confirmed
through.
racist. The confirmed racist.
I hate Dennis's.
So all the Dennises out there, just out
So
there.
if your name is Dennis, bro, just fuck you. All right, turn
Your
off
name
the
is
show
Dennis,
right
you're
now.
like the next on my chopping block, and you're gonna be sent to Auschwitz.
2 weeks
bitch.
later.
I need to talk about Bandipat for a
2
minute.
weeks
because-
later, Nintoonist was canceled on Twitter by all the world's Dennises.
Dude, you'd be doing me
Yeah,
a fucking favor.
I mobilized all of the Dennises in the world to cancel David.
Time to go mobile.
I like go on 4chan and just tell everyone like, yo, this guy's an asshole. Let's cancel him and dox him. And then
You know that Nintoonist is Dennis's reckoning.
and like David's gonna think like after I doxed him, like everyone keeps like throwing eggs at his house, and it's just me passing by his house every night, just throwing eggs at his fucking
Wow,
window.
fucking doxing me. Way to embrace your culture, fuckface. Way to embrace your culture of fucking doing that.
But
What are you, a
you
K-
but you
what, you want me to
technically
go to
didn't
a
even get
K-pop
doxed
stand?
though. You technically didn't even get doxed. It was just me throwing eggs at your house every day.
But you
So it wasn't
threatened
being
to.
doxxed, it was just being annoying.
Yeah, no, it was just basically me putting it into his brain, like
to
inceptioning into
say.
David that, oh yeah, you got doxxed, but it's just me being an idiot and an asshole.
About to say, like, how much Korean barbecue, how many Vietnamese restaurants have you been to? How much pho have you eaten? That you see the fucking K-pop that plays on the TV there, and you know what? I just feel like fucking doxing someone today. That's what I'm gonna do. Who do I know that I can fucking dox? Oh, I know, David. Fuck that guy. It's not like you
one?
gave
I
me
don't
something
know.
to do during the fucking quarantine, being on a podcast.
Yeah, like cleaning your house. You gotta give. I'm giving you something to do, David. Breaking up the monotony. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have. That's why I'm saying. Why would you? What the fuck are we talking? Bandipat. He is the one who's here. I need to tell you all something real quick.
Mom
He
said
is-
it's my turn on the Xbox.
Yes, it's your turn on the
He's a
Xbox.
good friend of mine from a good long while ago. Any super duper OG Nintoonist fans know me and him used to make some fucking garbage TF2 YouTube videos together, but they hold very special places in my heart.
Only the real MVPs remember McClangish.
Oh my lord! Only the realest
God.
of the real. You wanna tell that story?
Oh God!
I want to hear
that name. Even I think that name was from a joke you made in one of your TF2 videos.
I was naming like some players or something like that, and I said like, "Oh boy, the adventures of Angus, Pangus, and McClangus," or something like that.
Yeah.
Some dumb shit. And
Some
for whatever
B-tier
reason,
humor.
you thought McClangus was like the funniest thing you had ever heard of in your entire life. I don't.
I don't know why. I was a stupid teen.
And to the point where you made it your alias for a while, like your internet persona. You went by McClangus for a little while.
And then I changed it to something original.
Yeah. Y'all don't understand.
You know,
man.
if combining two words counts as original, I guess.
That's my fucking name.
It's
my name, dude. Don't feel bad.
That's most people's names, really.
Yeah.
McClangus.
Unless you have like
exactly...
somebody's tag, like when somebody forgets to like turn off like their friend notifications when they bring their Switch to a Smash when they're to a Smash tournament, and you get notifications in like the middle of a match. Oh, like, oh, Chum has just came online. that happened to Glenn. That happened to Glenn recently. That happened to Glenn recently at a Smash tournament, Dennis. Like somebody forgot to turn off their notifications, so like that thing comes on the screen like during bracket matches, and someone's tag was just straight. Someone's tag on the Switch was just straight up "come." Oh no, just "come." That's it. Like as bottom of the barrel, like that. You can't get more unclever than that. Like I'm going to name myself after the particular fucking liquid that comes out of a pee-pee when the pee-pee gets excited. That's my inspiration.
I still remember something cum related, but it was I was playing I guess a game and some guy came onto the voice chat, like he had just come on. But as he came on, I think he was like, "I have come to save the game," essentially, and he basically just got cut off at "I have come," and then literally there was like a pause, like among all of us in the lobby, and we all just like I had to break it to him first, like, "Did you mean to say something else after that?" And he's like, "No, my mic got cut off," and like we were all just like laughing for 5 minutes because like this guy like proudly came in as if he like just kicked the doors open, being like. And Back in Black is playing from AC/DC in the background. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "I have come to save the game." And it's just, "I have come." And then just nothing else after that.
That's the kind of thing, that's the kind of unfortunate thing that can happen to a man playing an online video game that earns him a nickname he does not really want for the rest of his life.
It's just, "I have come," but no spaces. Without spaces.
I need to tell y'all something real quick, man. This man, Bandipat, that we got in here, I'm proud of a lot of people. I love a lot of people in this world. I know sometimes I get on this podcast and I become a bitter old bastard. I complain about shit like I'm 65 years old when I'm not censoring Dennis and making sure he can't say anything that'll get me actually canceled on this show. I'm proud and love a lot of people.
David, I'll get blackout drunk the day you get canceled.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. No, not too many more.
Racist prick.
Yeah, you're right. Not too many more than this man right here who it just literally, as I'm looking at the fucking screen right now, changed his tag to "I have come." I love it. I was about to say how proud of I was about to say how proud of you I am in all that you've done for yourself and how much you express yourself as an artist in so many different forms that you do on your channel and off your channel. Which, by the way, when we get to the end, please promote all your shit, your album, all that, your channel, all that shit. I'd be insulted if you didn't. Right. Then this man right here, because you don't understand, Bandipat, like, this man used to be my son. This man used to be my fucking child, bro. He was like making TF2 videos. I was making TF2 videos. I was an angsty college prick.
Why'd you lose custody?
Like, oh, I don't feel like I lost custody because he surpassed me. That's the thing. This man grew and outplaced me in terms of growing an audience, maintaining an audience, and above all doing that because unlike me, he, kept making shit. I know, shocker. If you keep doing it, maybe you'll actually have some retention. Wild. What? And now he's done so much for himself, especially and you and I can both relate on, having us made content that we get known for and then do not really want to do or make anymore. But that sort of garnered our audience. And any OG Nintoonist fan knows that, for me, that is my Smash Brothers top 10 videos, which got tens upon hundreds of thousands of views. And I just got so tired of making those, despite them really helping my channel grow. To the point where, it's like, meh, I do other things, it doesn't have as much retention, but I'm happier doing this. It's like I don't sell my soul for it. And I think you can sort of say something relatively similar when it comes to your Guitar Hero charts.
Oh, definitely. Like, the stupid memes I made, I hate them now. But I really hate them. But
wow,
people are still happy when they hear them, so I keep them around. And
yeah,
I don't do those anymore. Not nearly as many people stick around. But the way I see it is, if I could do a stream or make a song or a video, and I notice one person's day is made better, I've succeeded. One person's all it takes for me.
Ain't that the truth?
Even if the video you made, it just killed your soul, making it. It was like a shit tier meme, but it's like, hey, if it makes someone laugh, then I guess I'm not gonna kill myself today.
Hey, that's our podcast. But for me, I'm that guy.
That's your personal kind of MO whenever it comes to podcasting, David.
I wanted an outlet where I could really be myself, and Smash commentary. I still love doing it, despite I'm not being as proactive with it currently, just because I'm adulting, and I want to focus on this. It's not something you could be yourself. I can't. It's a live stream. Dennis is gonna drop some hot, steamy, cancelable shit. I can't censor him. It's not gonna happen if I'm on a live stream in front of thousands of people. Not to mention the fact that I gotta go on there and I can't say anything inappropriate for a couple of hours. Oh man, this is the worst. Nah, I love it, but I just wanted an outlet where I could be myself, especially after the fucking reckoning of the Smash community last July. I wanted to distance myself a little bit more, and all the shit that I went through with my ex and all those fun stories that will never be told on a podcast because it's just all the more personal. We don't get personal on here. Apparently Dennis says we don't do facts. I don't know what he means by that to this day.
David, I think you know exactly what I mean by that.
I
am basically avoiding accountability from us by saying we don't deal with facts on this show. It's a layer of protection. It's like a condom for our podcast. We don't want to get STDs on it.
Sort of way. That's you're DeSantising our PR. That's what you're doing. It seems like you're the exact wrong thing that you should be doing, but it's actually working because it's killing him off a little bit faster. It makes a lot of sense to me, but fuck, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. He used to be my child. And now look what happened.
Remember,
he grew and blossomed. Yeah, please go ahead. What
I still remember we would go on voice chat on Skype because Skype used to be a thing.
Oh fuck, I remember we used to do it.
And I remember I would be like, yo, and you'd be like, hello, my son.
And then we just fucking go pyro sharks on
I should do the same
thing.
thing.
The first video that we made together, or do the box taunt for Spy. We did that little train.
Oh my God,
or the shoutcasting video. Fuck, do you remember the shoutcasting video?
I do.
Oh my lord, that was so. I think that's still on my channel.
Oh my God, I do.
That was a video that me and Bandipat made way back in the day, where we would take turns spectating each other doing lives in Team Fortress 2, shoutcasting the action going on as just various characters from anything. Me and Dennis love to do impressions on the show, but one of the ones we do a lot is Bane. So to put into perspective, it'd be hello, Internet. Bane here, doing a shoutcast of Bandipat's TF2 gameplay.
My sessions never lasted long because I am awful at TF2.
Dude,
it would go like, oh, hello, everyone. As you can see, Bandipat is blowing it for everyone.
Dude, we wouldn't stop just like making each other laugh. Like he came in with like this godlike Kermit all of a sudden like, while I'm just trying to like play a video game. It's like, how am I supposed to like get the official kill on the official person?
Nintoonist is playing soldier. Oh, he just killed that medic. Yeah!
I don't know what's happened in my life that I'm now commentating a 17-year-old video game.
Hey, shut the fuck up, David. Anyways, yeah, guys, hello. This is my podcast. I'm fucking Miss Piggy right now. She's literally under the table sucking my cock.
I feel like I would hear that.
Fuck.
I feel like I would genuinely hear that. Do you have something on your soundboard for that?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Muppets is going Pornhub now, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, it'd be better than
I've
that
also got
fucking Office parody. That they did. It'd be like Overwatch. It'd be like the porn being better than the actual game. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe and become a tier 3 sub and see us all gangbang Miss Piggy. Yeah. It's gonna be.
I don't know why. I just imagine Kermit going poggers like thing.
Dude, that was literally like this really disturbing. That was really this fucking really disturbing College Humor video, I think, or some company
about
like
the
Funny or
Muppets?
Die. Yeah, it was like all of them gangbanging Katy Perry.
Oh no.
It was disgusting. Like they were all like on top of her, and they had like they like shadowed them out a little bit, and like one of them was like having a cigarette like post court. It was gross. It was actually fucking. You remember this was when Katy Perry went on Sesame Street and she had her like titties bouncing around everywhere on it, and then
No,
had her
you're
titties
fucking-
bouncing
no.
around- or on SNL. No, I'm serious.
I don't remember that.
You guys don't remember
Like,
this?
nah.
Oh, she went on
I mean, I
SNL
don't-
and like parents complained that like her shirt was too revealing or
Who the
something.
fuck still watches SNL?
I mean, back then, people
even back
did.
then,
I mean,
people back then even apparently me and Bandy don't remember.
that's the only thing I've ever agreed with Donald Trump on for very different reasons. that show was ass. The only thing I haven't ever would agree with that man on. But I mean, we can both relate to the fact of like making content that, despite it doing so well for our channels, we as artists just strive for more. You know what I mean? And part of me. It's funny that we mentioned that because part of me, like, low-key wants to start making those videos again. Not just because Smash Ultimate has been out for a couple of years at this point, and some of those lists could do some updating, but also because I feel like it would be a good excuse to, like, garner more people to actually come and listen to the podcast, which is the content I want to make. Kind of makes me think of this old philosophy I had a couple of years ago that I never really fell through on because I'm a lazy piece of shit. And the fact that, like,
Yes, you are.
I'll make some content occasionally that I don't want to make that I know will sell. And then that'll in turn, keep the retention up, bring in more subs, so they'll listen to the stuff that I want to make, which is my podcast, or whatever it is that I'm focusing on at the time. Because I'll tell you one thing as a YouTuber, man, there ain't nothing more discouraging than pouring your heart and soul into something and just having it just not perform well. It's like you and I loved Star and Jerma so much, and we all know what happened to Star, and the fact that, his audience, like a good chunk of his audience, only wanted him to make one thing. Like forever, and he just got so tired of making that he couldn't stand it anymore and went away for God knows how long, and now he's just doing like some custom role-playing stuff on his Twitch channel, I think, and whatever it is that makes him happy. But I feel like you and I both experienced what he went through, but on a much smaller scale. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
Man, if you
It sucks.
and not to mention, like, if we're gonna bring like a big real life example into it, like Filthy Frank. Literally,
of course, him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he, I mean, because the guy was a musician first and foremost, and like he wanted to make music, and he just so happened to also be a funny guy, and a lot of the Filthy Frank stuff that he did, at least initially, obviously, going to do a little history lesson here, like, obviously, did very well, like, it caught on, like, everyone, like, memed it to death, and when the first time that he tried to do like vlogs of just himself and not as Frank, everyone dogpiled him and said like, yo, what is this dog shit? We want to see Frank. And then, also like Joji by that point, like, had like a lot of problems with his mental health and all that. And obviously we got a lot of Filthy Frank up until, David, what was it, 2016, I think, 2015, around there?
A little after 2017. It's funny that you
Yeah.
mentioned that. I just watched how Easy Ways to Make Chocolate at Home today.
Oh dear lord.
Which is when Evil
Oh.
Dade, which is when Evil Dade returns from the other dimension, and then Frank kills himself so he can get to heaven and bring Dade back. I watched that. No, that was dated, I think, April of 2017. I believe that was one of the very later videos that he made. Later.
Okay.
But yeah, fun fact. You all know one of his songs that he did as Pink Guy, which was "Balls in My Face."
Of course.
Of course.
No, it's funny. That was when Joji was actually trying to break through some songs with actual meaning, because the whole thing is that like Pink Guy is trying to do an actual like rap.
Yeah.
Like, an actual like politically inclined rap. Like progressive rap, that kind of stuff. Like like an actual like modern bars. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just like like fucking. Like, I still masturbate while eating top ramen at a faster rate. In the bigger quantities, it counts as rape when I'm slurping at this unbelievable pace. Like, actual shit he was doing.
Yeah.
And the thing is that, like, Pink Guy was trying to rap, but then, like, every, 10 seconds, like, Frank would just interrupt Pink Guy, and he'd be like, balls in my face! Balls in my face! Balls in my face! No, there was actual meaning behind that song. That was an analogous with Frank's fans constantly wanting him to just make other stuff and telling him like, oh, we just want like stuff like balls in my face or funny humor like this.
Memes.
Frank rant about black people, rant about Jews. Like they wanted stuff like that when he was trying to do something. When Pink Guy was trying to do something legit, that was actually like what he intended for when he made that track. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
You're like poking him with a stick, like, hey, be edgy.
Yeah, and just be nothing else for the rest of your life. And people actually thought that like that show, like that, like the ship will sail forever. Right. And they literally thought like, oh yeah, we're like, I don't know. I already kind of saw that like Joji was starting to get real tired of a lot of the stuff he was doing when it came to Filthy Frank. I think we all kind of saw it towards like 2017. Like he was just kind of like his heart and soul kind of weren't really into it anymore, I guess. I mean, he was also tired, and like a lot of the shit that he did, like it was sometimes it bordered on like, oh my god, like you could die from doing some of this. Like the dude had bottle rockets fired at him. Like God forbid if one of those like went off like whenever and just exploded his fucking face. Like dear God, like. And like he just kind of also knew like, oh, I have to be edgier. I have to go like above and beyond. I have to keep going, like push the boundaries. Let's, keep making the craziest shit we could possibly can, and like just keep the audience engaged and all that. If anything, he was smart in that he knew what the audience wanted, and he knew how to like kind of deliver. But I think personally to his own body, like it was obviously taking a toll on him. And I think obviously he just kind of called it quits after like realizing like I just don't want to do this anymore. And even before then, his music was getting recognized, and that's how like he eventually ended up being picked up by 88 Rising, which is the label that he's with now, and he's making music under them. So I mean, it all worked out in the end, I suppose. But like, I think people kind of got to realize too that like, cause like I still see plenty of people like being like, oh, when is Franku coming back? Like, Franku's coming back. Like, I think one time during this year in April or something, I think Joji updated his Facebook, the Filthy Frank Facebook. Like, it was actually him, like, updating it. And people thought, like, oh, shit. Like, yo, is he coming back? Is Pink Guy coming back? And, like, obviously he didn't come back. But it, like, people are just so, like, hard. Like, just rock hard for, like, anything Filthy Frank related in 2021 and even further down the future. And
that's
I mean,
the scary thing about branding yourself like as one thing on the internet. It's like people I envy so many content creators who have like big enough fan bases that people will watch like anything they make. I envy those people so much. I mean, me and Bandipat being the unoriginal fucks that we were back then, we just made videos like Star or Jerma because they were our favorite YouTubers. And frankly, for me, I'm not going to speak for him, like still are nowadays. I've been binging a lot of Star's old videos. And I'm not going to lie, even watching it, I understood where he was coming from. Like so many of his live commentaries felt like I was watching the same video. And I loved it at first because it was new and he tried to put something different every single time, but it just got to being the same thing. And I'm like, fuck. Like, imagine making that every day, or like, imagine being that guy who uploads an episode of Prop Hunt every fucking day. It's like, how do you have the time for like absolutely anything else? I mean, that's another reason I wanted to do the podcast. It's easier, and it's an outlet that I feel like is better suited for a very long-winded guy like me. And above all else, with the Smash Top 10s, it's like I felt like I was building a community that was low-key gonna start to become kind of toxic. Like, those videos had a lot of retention because people would have like mad debates.
Or straight up fights.
Heated fucking debates about, like, you know, the rankings of the list that I make, and, you know, what characters should go where and this and that. And first of all, like, I can say this as somebody who's like been commentating Smash for like, you know, 6 years at this point. I understand the fundamentals of the game, and you know, I've been competing. I've gotten a lot of good wins in my time. Those kids are fucking morons. They do not know what they're talking about. Like, they will literally argue to the death that their main should be on, like, the top 10 best Smasher list just because, like, they beat people online on, like, Elite Smash or something. Yeah. When they're actually fucking dog shit at the game. And, like, they don't know what they're talking about. They just know how to, like, spam something. It's like, it's this guy who, like, thought he would beat me at Smash at, like, my work. He's like, yo, I'm mad nice with Ness. I know how to use, like, the PK fire move so well, and I'm just like,
wow, you know how to press up B, you fucking idiot.
I was like, yo, these people exist. You know, they're out here, and I felt like I was I told myself, I don't want this to be my community.
Because everyone thinks they're their own main character.
Build that up.
Like, in their own story.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, man. No, what's up, Bandipat?
It's exactly those types of people that are the reason why I have this thing that I like to say. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but you will never satisfy a Redditor.
That's true.
I thought you were about to say there's a Blanus in my anus.
Nothing ever satisfies Reddit. Nothing.
Nothing.
You could
Except
show
for porn
them
on Reddit.
You could literally you could show them titties, but they're like, why aren't they bigger? It's like, I don't know, like something about Reddit is just like the nitpicking like is so much
like
worse.
A fucking G cup, like
yeah,
with, like, a fucking slim waist. It's
like you could be like the most natural, perky looking F cups of tits you could ever see, and some guy would still be there being like, nah, I think they're still kind of sagging. It's like, what are you like? Are you like one of those glass half full or glass half empty type of people, you motherfucker?
Dude, any man who comments that has bigger titties than the girl.
Did your parents not love you enough, like, when you were old, you stupid fuck? Like, I really don't understand a lot of times where, like, I mean, YouTube comments are also just about as pointless as far as debates go, because like
Redditors are literally just YouTube commenters who think they have legitimacy because they use Reddit instead of YouTube.
That's another thing that I even realized with Reddit. It's like, ever since TikTok took off, right? Like, half of Reddit is mostly TikTok videos, anyways, and everyone's like,
at least the front pages.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, depending on what subs you're on. Like, I mean, for me, it's like I have like a lot of meme subreddits, and most of the time I usually find like TikToks that were obviously from TikTok, like as the content or whatever. And oftentimes I always just see like this, I don't know, people on some social media like platforms are so like retardedly like elitist. It just makes me think like
oh, absolutely,
like, because I'm on Reddit, like I'm above like some dumb fuck on Facebook. You're about as both as dumb as each other, really, considering like anyone who thinks that they're on Reddit. Like, remember when Tumblr, when people on Tumblr thought that they were hot shit because like, oh, we're Tumblr, we're not Facebook, we're all about art and creativity and porn. And now that porn is gone, nobody be on Tumblr anymore. And I swear to you, if Reddit got rid of porn, no one would be on Reddit either. That's a fucking fact of life. I'm telling you.
Bro, you're tripping. You're just
no. Listen.
down.
No,
bad, caught in 4K.
David, listen.
You're down bad, caught in 4K. You know, plus nobody cares. Plus you're white. No one asks plus you're white. No one asks plus you're white. No one asks plus you're white.
Contributing, bicker, argue. What?
David, listen. Do you know what is the most highly
I actually
subbed,
agree with you, by the way. I literally agree with you, by the way. I'm just being a moron. I hope you know I actually agree.
I still find it. This is how like Reddit has their priorities, like kind of.
No one cares. Plus you're white.
Hentai's subreddit has a bigger amount of members than r/porn.
Oh,
which already tells you
really?
Which already kind of tells you what kind of people are on Reddit, really, and like some real cultured people, guys.
Probably the same guys who wear like fucking Ahiko hoodies to like Smash tournaments and stuff, or like sell them there.
Same fat fucks who
and
wear like
maybe
a kimono.
wonder why. Then maybe just go home and they wonder, why don't more women want to be here?
Like,
crazy.
Like I think obviously whatever social media outlet you go on, it's like all dependent on what you're interested in, right? But even then, it's like I go on the Nintendo subreddit, I still see people fighting against each other over like people validating their purchase or the pre-order of the Switch OLED, and people even going on like crazy like fucking threads about how the Steam Deck is obviously better than the Switch. And I'm like, why does everything, I mean, this is the internet also in a nutshell, like everything's got to be like a conflict, you know? Everything's got to be some grandstanding argument,
it's projection
debate.
by people who don't have lives, you know?
Like,
that's
yeah, because the anonymity like basically tells like, you know, basically lets them know like, hey, yeah, you could say whatever the fuck you want and basically have no repercussions in it whatsoever. I mean, obviously that comes with like certain like levels, because like, you know, obviously don't tell. I mean, I used to do it all the time. I told people to kill themselves all the time in like online games, and I got told that to me, and I mean, I guess for my
did you do it?
No, I mean, obviously not. I wish. But
Me too, bro.
like I still remember that one girl who got basically like just ripped apart on Tumblr for some Steven Universe shit, and she literally tried to kill herself, and like, and then people were saying like, oh wow, she can't even kill herself properly. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with all of y'all?
Yeah,
Like,
I was worried that
like,
eventually,
gee.
like, if I'm building up an audience of people who just, like,
Yeah.
they only want one thing just so they could, like, yell at me from across the screen, as if my opinion fucking mattered.
Yeah, right.
They cared so
Right.
much
Or my mental
about
health
my
matters.
opinion about Smash characters. I'm like, why the fuck do you care?
Yeah.
I'm just a dude.
On the
who, like,
internet.
knows how to format this into videos, and I think it's fun and stuff. Like, and another thing is that the suggestions they made to me, like, no disrespect to like some of you who just wanted to see me succeed, but some of the suggestions were just stuff that like you could just Google. Like, some people like hit me up and
Yeah.
be like, you like the videos that I made were like sort of subjective ones, right? I made top 10 best overall Smash Brothers characters, so the top 10 best Smash characters like spread across all the games. So like Brawl Meta Knight, you know, like Melee Fox, Smash
Okay.
4, Bayonetta, you know, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of ones I would make.
Yeah.
And people would suggest to me, like, oh, I have an idea. You should make top 10 fastest Smash Brothers characters. I'm like, what the? That would be me just, like, reading the fucking Smash Wiki back
Yeah.
at you. You know what I mean? It's like, you want to look up the top 10
Right?
fastest Smash characters? Motherfucker, look it up! Like, just look it up on Google. That does not need a video.
Number 10, Fox.
You
Number
know?
9, Fox. Number 8, Fox. Number 9, number 7, Fox.
And
number
like
6, Fox.
I know why those videos did as well as they did. Just as the reason why like Bandipat's like, you know, Guitar Hero charts did as well as they did. They were something that no one else on the internet
Yeah.
was doing. This is advice that I will take to the core for all of you like wannabe content creators out there. You are not going to make it anywhere if you're not doing something that is completely unique. You're not gonna get anywhere trying to do your own like two-man let's plays in the style of Game Grumps. Believe me. Believe Dennis. Believe us. We tried to do that. They are the least viewed videos on my
such
channel. Yeah.
Mine
Like, I'm
too.
sure we can make a good quality, and I'm sure we could make a good quality one, but it wouldn't matter.
we could
because
buy
they're gonna-
all the best
They're gonna
equipment.
want to go
Yeah.
watch Game Grumps.
Yeah,
You know what I
like,
mean?
we could-
It's like.
We could dump money into that whole thing. We could dump so much money getting the best mics, best
Get
equipment.
a fucking like
best-
Seinhauser. They make movies with this
We,
shit.
we could literally just dump all of our paychecks into that, and it's still for me at least, it wouldn't make a damn difference. Just because, really, like, and me and David, we had this discussion before. Like, Let's Plays in general, like, I think for the most part, like, unless you already got an established fan base or like a community, it's gonna be like a real uphill battle. Like, now I'm talking
Let's
90
Plays are
degrees.
just one example.
But I mean, like, that's the one. But that was like a type of genre that everyone was doing at one point. And I guess now it's kind of different because I've been even seeing ASMR YouTubers like take off, like literally take off, like, and it's just them going like, "Hello, today I'm going to rub your balls. Let's begin." And that would get like a million fucking views.
Today I'm going to suck your penis.
Today,
There's a Blanus in my anus.
There's a clangus. A what?
In my wankus.
we're gonna role play as Batman and Joker. Batman. Your batarang got stuck in my penis. You're garbage. Today we're gonna roleplay as your absentee father.
What?
Oh no!
Wait, let's do the. Oh, I'm gonna do the role play. You ready?
All right.
I gotta be ASMR voice though. Remember that.
Yeah. Check it out. The role play is your abandoned father.
Yeah. Go.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, fucking Oscar worthy, bro.
Yo, just fucking hand it to me right now, bro. I don't know why I'm out here.
But that's what I'm saying.
just out here doing my shit.
But,
Yeah,
like,
why do you think you got fuckers like Logan Paul? Bottom of the
Mm.
barrel content, but he knows how to work the algorithm.
Yeah.
It's how the shit goes,
think
my dudes.
that's-
And it's like, I hate those.
algorithm
your shit's gotta
sucks.
appeal to kids as well, like that fucking exploitative shit, which is actually why COPPA exists in the first place. Point is, this is advice from Brendel Floss. He blew up because he was making lyrics to his own original compositions of video game music. No one else was doing that. And guess what? No one else was making top 10 lists for competitive Smash Brothers. Every top 10 list you saw was like, oh, top 10 Super Smash Brothers characters brought to you by Watch Mojo. Number 1, Falcon Punch. Like, from a casual perspective, they didn't know what the fuck they're talking about, which is fine. But, you know, whatever. Still shit content, but fine. You know what I mean? So I was doing that for that niche audience. But then I didn't like where it was going, and I wanted to see if I could garner a community in some way else. And I don't think that's the same reason. I'm not going to speak for Mr. I Have Come over here as to why he stopped doing that. But for you, is it just because you got tired of it, or did you feel like people only wanted the one thing from you?
Yeah,
Or
I wanted
are
to
there any
ask
other
this.
Are there any
Yes
other
and
secret
yes.
reasons why you stopped?
Yes and yes. There is more. The main reasons, I guess the big three is that people kept on demanding more.
Mm.
I was just getting tired of making them.
Mm-hmm.
And initially, when I started doing it, it was more of an outlet for me because I was clinically depressed at the time.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking like failed attempts to just take my life. It was that bad, but I started making those as kind of a escape, and they were fun at first. But when people kept on demanding more, it stopped being enjoyable.
Yeah. Once it stops being fun,
Yeah.
like that's just when, like, once your heart's not in it, it's just after that, like, you know, why the fuck am I doing this to begin with?
It went from I'm going to distract myself for a while to I have to make these 300 people happy.
Yeah. That's how it is for content creators too. Like they just follow wherever the audience wants, really. And until they just finally just throw their hands up in the air and just basically say fuck this and I don't want to do it anymore. And I'd rather I don't know, like do gardening than this shit. Like I don't know, I would rather do anything else than this bullshit.
Man.
Like I don't blame them either, really. Like who can? And I can't even blame you,
Yeah,
Bandy,
yeah.
because like it's once it gets to the point where like, you know, like I think it's sort of a give and take, isn't it? It's like, yeah, I'm happy that my audience is happy too, right? But I think at the same time, like, you know, you gotta also be happy yourself, like doing it. Like you gotta have to like
definitely.
enjoy it somehow, some way. Because if you don't, then you kind of just lose a bit of your soul every time you make, let's say, that video for your audience because I'm not happy. It's really simple too.
Yeah.
Like I think like personal happiness is something that a lot of like audience members kind of forget that like the reason why, at least for me, if a guy I know or a content creator that I know is making content for me, I want to know that he is actually happy doing it though. Cause then I feel shitty watching it, like low key. Cause then once I realize like, oh, he's like borderline depressed or borderline like suicidal, and this guy's making videos for me and trying to make me laugh. Like he's nothing more than a slave then at that point either too. Like it's just, I don't know, it fucks with me knowing that like people that I watch are, I suppose like not happy or just like depressed like when they're making content. And sometimes you just get burnt out too. There's also that. Like it's just, you just get tired and you don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you could be doing it for
Got
years
some,
too.
F's. Let's get some F's for Filthy Frank out here. Everybody.
Joji's
everybody pour one out.
fine.
It's been a long day.
I'm a spiritual, lyrical,
without
lyrical,
you,
spiritual,
my
lyrical,
friend.
lyrical, political.
And I'll tell you all about it
Balls
when
in my
I
face.
see you again.
Balls in my face.
And all that matters is that you find like another outlet that makes you happy and
Yeah.
something else to do that, you know,
Like
will
prostitution.
paying the yeah.
OnlyFans. That's what's got all these bitches going to
Well,
OnlyFans.
Oh,
For me,
Lord.
that's music.
And OnlyFans, yeah, no, for sure. For me, for now, that's my podcast. You know, I needed some sort of outlet. You know, help me heal from my breakup. You know, help me heal from you know, just 2020 in general. The year that we had. You know, I wanted something where I could be myself, sort of distance myself from who I've created myself to be in Smash. And yeah, it's like bleh. It's like I love the game so much, but the community sometimes gets to me, and that's part of the reason I don't want to make that kind of content anymore. It's like I feel like I'm catering to an audience that I don't really want to have, or that I feel like, you know, looks to the wrong things sometimes. Like, because the Smash community is fucking retarded. I'll come out and say that on a fucking platter. I'll come out and say that. I don't care.
You said number 11.
When you actually go to tournaments and you see people, it's great, but like, holy fuck, online things can be like a whole different story. What is retarded
yeah.
is number 11?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I'm gonna
don't
give
know.
you another big blast
I
from the
thought
past
cunt
year,
was number
Bandipat.
11.
I got shut the fuck up. I got
No, that's
TF2
number 4. Have you seen George Carlin?
Yes, I have seen George Carlin. It's a bit that probably went over my head.
right here, on front of me, not George Carlin. Oh man, that's another press F.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know? Apparently,
That-
I made 91 TF2 videos.
Why are you surprised?
I really made that many.
I'm deadly curious. I'm gonna go to my channel and see how many are in my TF2 playlist.
Because I got a playlist. Oh god, the thumbnails are so cringe.
Don't worry,
they have like
so were
fucking
mine.
like mustache chin badger combo Nintoonist up in here.
I've got 14
so wild.
TF2 videos.
Only 14?
Yeah. We
Wow.
made 4 Battle Block Theater videos.
Oh, I forgot we did a Let's Play
Oh,
of Battle
man.
Block Theater. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. The Dookie Men.
My controller kept fucking up. It was great.
The Dookie Brown Men. I kind of feel obligated to play to make a Let's Play of Super Meat Boy Forever, considering Super Meat Boy was the first string of videos I ever uploaded on this on my channel.
I feel that. You know, it's funny.
2014, good God.
I've been playing Team Fortress 2
that's
again
7 years
recently.
ago. Oof.
Just because I got a new keyboard and mouse and I wanted to test them out. I've been having fun with that game. It's still, to this day, one of the best first-person shooters ever made, and I will die on that hill. I think it's better than 70% of the new ones that are coming out. But that being said, I did that. I'm playing it again. I'm watching Star videos again. I shaved my face right now. Like, my beard is growing back in fresher. And I'm talking to Bandipat right now about it. Like, it literally feels like 2014, dude.
Oh, man.
Kind of wild when you think about it that way.
I still love Germa and Star, their old stuff, and what they're doing now. They're great.
Yo, can we talk about Germa for a minute? Can we talk about the fact that that man is so unique, so original, and just so goddamn funny?
Oh, yeah.
That he literally was able to completely up and move his platform, his YouTube channel, which, by the way, now it has only like 5. No, that's a set. Oh my god! Like, see, I literally just like looked up Germa on YouTube right now, and his channel didn't come up. Second Germa came up, because that's basically his main channel now. Second Germa came up and not his actual. Oh my lord! Well, that's fucking crazy. The reason I'm saying this is because like Germa completely transitioned from YouTube to Twitch because he recognized that YouTube was becoming a shithole and that he couldn't really do what he wanted to do on it. And Germa's literally one of like the top streamers on the platform now. How many people can you say did that?
Not very many.
No.
No.
Not a lot.
That is wild.
That dude. Big congrats to Jumbo.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm so happy to see that he's still doing something else that he loves so much, my friend, and that like so many people like when they quit like one platform try to move to another, it doesn't work, but he did it. He was on the official podcast like a year or so ago to talk about it and stuff. Like it's just insane that he was able to just completely up and move from something to another. You have to really be like unique and amazing at what you do for that to happen. Either that or he renamed his main channel Second Germa because he just posts stream highlights on it now. because he's a Twitch streamer now. That's what he does. But that's just wow.
Beautiful thing about him is that every stream you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
it could be anything.
Mm-hmm. The fact that the man literally created a lore like for his YouTube channel, like an actual lore, where like his videos have like a deep-rooted continuity to them.
Oh my god,
it's amazing. It just goes to show like how
the
hard
Germaverse.
Like Gabe the Glue Man Degrassi. Oh, he missed it. Gabe the Glue Man Degrassi just missed the first shot of the season. But is he gonna start it again?
Yeah.
We're gonna start it again.
Yeah.
There he goes. Oh, I hope this guy doesn't have a horrible glue accident in like 10 years. Like, that's amazing. That's amazing that he was able to just keep all that shit going in the way that he did, man. But, yeah, we got Bandipat out here you're focusing more on your music now, ain't you?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
All right. Who was that? How is that? Because I always see you post about I need you to tell me about this because I feel like nobody could really explain it to me unless I know them.
Okay.
Who is Jack Stauber? What is that about? Because I see people talk about him and I see those videos and it looks like some 3 a.m. Adult Swim, The Shivering Truth shit. Whenever I see like what those videos look like,
he has made things for Adult Swim.
I'm not surprised with the animation that it has, considering that Adult Swim doesn't give a fuck about, good shows like, the Venture Brothers. Who gives a fuck about that fucking garbage show, am I right? But, yeah, like, it looks like something you'd see on Adult Swim, but what is he about? Because I feel like no one could really explain it to me unless I know them, if I'm being honest.
He is a musician, kind of known for two things. If you've heard that Buttercup, that song, They Became a Meme, that's him.
The what? I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll do it sometime. That song became like a meme for a while. That was him. But
I love how he just needed to say one lyric and we would know what song he's talking about. He just had to say one lyric and we'd automatically know.
The He-Man thing for a second.
But one thing he's known for is he makes these things called micropop, which are basically really short songs. Most of them are like less than 30 seconds, and he usually accompanies them with these freaking just eerie clay animated music videos. But the music he makes is actually super, like, it's bouncy. It's so good.
Ooh. That's interesting to see something like that contrast with each other like that, to have like sort of bouncy like music but more like disturbing visuals.
I could show you a couple examples on Discord, but
definitely hit me up with that some other time. But would you say your music is inspired by him?
Definitely.
Oh wow.
A lot of his
definitive
short
answer
songs get
from the
full
soundboard
extensions.
artist right here. This man literally comes prepared with his own soundboard. I love it. It reminds me of the time that I casted a Mario Kart tournament with like a professional wrestling ring announcer, and he like opened the whole stream with like a microphone. It's like a Mario Kart tournament, dude. And he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, with me, the man, the legend, what did he call me? The opportunist Nintoonist." Like, with me, I'm like, oh, God. I guess I know what my wrestling name would be now, like, if I was able to just walk in and just get fucking obliterated by The Undertaker.
That whole part just reminded me of where, it's that announcer from Royal Rumble, and he's like, "Let's get ready to rumble." And then you just see like David come out with his boxing shorts and his like long ass ape arms, barely holding up the boxing gloves.
If I got signed on to like do some professional wrestling, I feel like it would be whatever day The Undertaker decides to come out of retirement for one day. Just for one day, like come back, because he's just like, I need to take this string bean and like pile drive him to China.
I need a tombstone.
Real quick right now.
I need a tombstone. I actually know he doesn't talk like that.
I just get in the ring like the opportunist Nintoonist is here to shit on your dreams, kids, and then I just hear fucking like down.
The opportunist Nintoonist will crap your pants.
What you would? I feel like if you the second you hear that music, you don't even need to have like a like a pen and paper or like a freaking like a word, a computer in front of you or anything to write out your entire will in your head. You know what I mean? It's just like you're so the second you hear that bell, you're just like, I am going to die now. Like this is inevitable.
WWE.
Man's about to Thanos me.
WWE was basically anime. Like,
oh yeah,
like no cap. Like,
dude, I watch
it
like
was
my
so
friends.
great.
I have friends who are literally professional wrestling ring announcers and other people who are just super into it. And it looks like they're speaking another fucking language whenever I see them tweet about it, and they're getting angry. I'm like, what are you talking about? What is this? What is that? Like, what is the you got the Royal Rumble going on? Oh, big Mark McKelly. Oh, he did that. He tweeted. No, he didn't say. That's crazy, man. It's like an actual different world. When you look at that shit, it's beautiful absurdist humor, which I love so much. It's like the kind of thing where it's just like, oh, you defeated, like the president of like Raw and like the Ring of Honor, and now this wrestler is the fucking president of Raw now. And it's like, these are real people. These are real people out here doing this, man. It's like, it's brilliant, and I feel like wrestling gets its due for that, but it's got that cult following for that reason, which is another reason I just respect Jerma streams as much as they do. Like, the man literally rented out a courthouse and moved to Las fucking Vegas just so he could, like, continue the lore of his streams of Jerma going on trial for accidentally killing Santa Claus.
It's beautiful.
He moved to another place, to another fucking city to do that. That dedication is insane.
Next level shit right there. Damn.
Meanwhile, I can't get off my ass to like make the same fucking tier list or like fucking Smash character list that I made before because I'm scared that some people are only gonna like me for that. This guy on the other end out here, he just out there and does it, man. I feel like his journey is one of the really most underappreciated ones when it comes to content creators, my friend. If you haven't watched Jerma, please do.
Just do it, man.
Just do it.
Just
if you need me to recommend
you're
it,
missing out on
I
so
will.
much.
Yeah, man. Holy moly. But this is all the stuff I'm saying here when I say that Bandipat used to be my son. I mean, another thing that helped sort of blow up your channel a little bit, we should talk about this, was when you started working a little bit with Jason Paradise, right?
Yeah.
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 Tell the Telltale Games. Telltale Games right now. Telltale Games.
Well, actually,
Make your choice right now.
Kill
more or less
David
what it was I would make my stupid Guitar Hero chart. More or less what it was, I make my stupid Guitar Hero charts. I'd send them off to
he's a stupid
Jason.
Guitar Hero YouTuber.
Yeah, I would send them to him. He would play them on his streams and upload the highlights, and it just kind of took off from there. He's actually told me that those stupid charts are what made him blow up.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
And now
that's amazing.
he's one of the biggest Twitch Guitar Hero streamers now.
Was he not before?
He was a lot smaller at the time, but he had a following.
That sounded. I didn't mean for that to sound like that. Oh, wasn't he before? What did you do for him?
Oh, I don't.
Like,
I know what you meant.
Yeah, I'm good. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I don't. And but that's so hype, man. Because I remember looking at his videos and like seeing your name all on that, and I'm like, yo, that's my boy. Yeah. I'm so happy for him, man. Like,
he actually played through my entire album on stream because I made charts for those too, and
that's right.
I joined him there.
I forgot. You got to hit me up with the VODs of those streams. I assume they're on his channel.
Yeah, I believe they are. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to hit those up because I didn't watch that stream. I was probably chronically masturbating like I always do.
Chronically or crying, and I heard both.
It probably was both. If I'm being completely honest, bro. I mean, quarantine was not good for your boy. Let's just say that.
Oh,
Wait, David.
Yeah, ain't nothing like getting dumped literally right before a global pandemic starts.
Wait, David.
It's the best.
David, I have some news right now.
Shut the. No one cares.
So right now,
Caught in 4K, down bad. Plus you're white. All right, shut up.
David, suck a cock.
What?
First of all,
I didn't like
some
it.
breaking news. So
What?
David, we know like we were talking up DeSantis like thing on our last episode, and we
no.
were saying that how he was basically the savior of the universe. One of his co-savior or sidekick,
Ironically, by the way.
his sidekick Greg Abbott has tested positive for COVID-19.
Oh, let's
We
go.
are one of our
Let's
soldiers.
go.
One of our soldiers has been incapacitated so far. He is.
It's been a long day.
We lost another one, boys. We lost another one.
Again. Skip it up and that up. That one always gets
But
me.
apparently he's also fully vaccinated.
Oh, is he
so,
really?
I mean, he just was one of those guys who got the Delta variant even because he was vaccinated. Like, yeah.
He probably fucked like some like dumb like blonde Republican like 18-year-old at like a rally or some shit in a porta potty and like accidentally licked part of the toilet when he was going for her booty. That's probably what happened.
David, would you, if I
Just like Will Ferrell in the campaign.
David, if I gave you money, would you fuck in a porta potty with a girl?
You didn't say it couldn't be washed first?
No,
so
no,
yeah.
it ain't washed. That shit been
No, you already
used.
said
That
it.
shit been used for a week and has not been replaced.
I mean, it also depends on like the kind of girl. I mean, if I'm with like a girl that's so fucking like trashy, like no disrespect. Like I mean, men can be whores too. I'm not trying to get into anything here. Men can be whores too, but I'm talking about like this girl, like you know, a lot of dickin' to the point where the gonosyphilitosis is as real as it gets. Is there some sort of way that whatever disease I would get from the COVID-infected porta potty would be canceled out by this girl's gonosyphilitosis, and the diseases would sort of just like, you know, fight each other and sort of just negate itself, and my immune system would come out on top?
I don't know.
Is that a possibility?
I don't know, but I think it'd be really funny if you got COVID and malaria at the same time.
Oh, dude, hysterical.
Like,
I agree.
like just telling that to your doctor. It's like, yo, doc, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. It's like, well, you got malaria and COVID. It's like, and the doc's just paused for a second. It's like, how the fuck did you get malaria and COVID? At the
Like,
same
well,
time.
you know, I was fucking in a porta potty, no mask with this no vaccine girl, and I think a mosquito got in there and, you know, bit me on the meat while I was while I was riding up. I think it's pretty obvious, Doc. I thought you were a professional.
And then the mosquito flew off just like the last plane out of Afghanistan.
Oh God! Imagine getting bit in the fucking cock by a mosquito. Ugh. God, that sounds
That's
awful.
that's gotta be painful, man.
What if it's
Not even just because of the itching, but I would also be terrified. Be like, what is this gonna do to my dick?
What if it makes your
You know,
dick
like
bigger?
actually thinking.
Is it gonna fall off?
Yeah, dude. I don't know about you, but I don't think elephantitis is that bad. 'Cause think about it. I want elephantitis on my penis. Sounds good, because then I could have like a big penis. Isn't that right?
Wait, then, David. So, would you want an extremely long but noodly dick,
No.
or would you want a very short but girthy one? But
Well,
like,
think
I'm
about
like
how
talking
the
2
song
inches.
goes, Dennis. Listen, think about how the song
wait.
goes, Dennis. Like, you doesn't go like, here is my handle, long and noodly. No, it goes, here is my handle, short and spout. Like, that's how the song
Okay,
goes.
then, Bandy. How about you then?
Well, David, when you say short, are you talking soda can or hubcap?
Yeah, that's actually a good. That's
Hubcap,
actually a good
hubcap.
point right there. Like, are we talking to the point? Oh my God! So like, it wouldn't matter how like girthy I am, then she wouldn't feel it.
Yeah, but you also got
I
a
wouldn't be-
noodly dick though.
That doesn't matter. I could still hit, you know, where everything needs to hit.
Yeah, but I'm talking
'Cause I
like
can
no,
reach
no,
it,
but
you know
I'm
what
talking like
saying?
linguini diameter.
No, I don't know why you're talking to me. I'm just the guy who thought a cervix was in a woman's asshole. So, you know, the girl had a PhD on Twitter. You know, she quote retweeted me, tried to out me as a virgin with a dopamine rush. I'm just saying, we all know that the woman's cervix is in her open eyeball.
It's actually insane though how much more educated we would be if we didn't just laugh at the funny pictures we saw in health textbooks. If we
Right.
actually
Yeah.
read
Right.
them, like we would be so much more prepared for the fucking when it comes. You know?
Yeah,
we would be
I'll
so much
real,
more
like,
prepared.
me and one of my exes, I mean, we literally never, like, ever. Like, I was telling this to, like, a friend of mine because we were talking about, you know, relationship problems and stuff. And I was like, yeah, we never, ever used a condom. And then he was just like, oh, all right. I mean, I guess, you know, she's doing her, I guess she's doing her thing on the pill. I mean, you guys want to do what you think. I'm like, no, she wasn't on the pill. And then she just, like, puts her head, he, like, lifts his head up and looks at me and he's like, so did one of you, no. It's like, David, you're fucking wild, man. Like, you're, like, and I'm like, dude, you know, it's called Pull-Out Game. You ever heard of it?
Live dangerous, man.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh! Yeah. Oh, so we're gonna play it like that then, are we?
Yeah, so fucking long noodle cock. That's what I want.
You could actually.
I agree.
If it is long enough, maybe you could like roll it up and like kind of get like a shape going. And then you could just stick all of that in her. And it would feel like as if she's being fucked by like 5 to 7 dicks at the same time, but it's still like just
twisted into a poodle.
Yeah, it'd be like real pencil. It'd be all like pencil thin though, so it'd just kind of be like, you know, like how when you go mountain climbing, you know, like how they give you the rope, like how it's tied. It'd be kind of like tied like that. Your dick would be tied like that.
Isn't that an episode of Close Enough? That's an episode of Close Enough where like the clowns can like make like balloon animals with their cocks.
I don't know what that is, and I'm scared.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Close Enough, dude. Close Enough, dude. That's the
David,
That's the
I'm older than
that's
you.
The new
need an adult.
That's the new J.G. Quintel show, the adult regular show that's on HBO Max.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an episode where like clowns can like morphopize, morphopize me, Captain, morphopize their dicks, and like bend them into like balloon animal shapes.
Yeah, I don't have HBO Max. I always saw that as the service that stole all the good stuff from Hulu.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that is on there is also still on Hulu, but yeah, you're right. That's also kind of true.
And also HBO's kind of lost me in my good graces because of how they fucked. Well, actually, no, it wasn't their fault.
HBO has never been in my good grace.
It wasn't their fault. Game of Thrones was the fault of the creators more so than the actual company, because I remember the company was literally throwing them money and telling them, hey, we will literally throw you money to not end this season where you're wanting to end it. And the guys just said nope. No. It's like, we have a new Star Wars movie we're gonna make, and that whole thing did not pan out at all. I don't even know what the fuck they're up to now.
Oh dear Lord.
I don't know. Probably just making another show. Probably giving like fucking.
What's her name?
Who's that girl? Who's that one from Girls?
That
girl from
already
Lena
moved
Dunham.
on.
They're probably giving Lena Dunham another contract.
I already moved on from Game of Thrones, but Westworld is probably the only good thing that's kind of on there, I guess. I don't know if anyone here watches Westworld, but I mean, other than that, I really can't think of anything else that I'm excited about from HBO at all. And I also don't even want Disney Plus either, because I pirate shit.
Because Disney.
Because I pirate shit.
But Dennis, Disney Plus has all the classic movies.
I could pirate
Disney
that too.
Plus has all the family favorites.
You just put my fucking Goofy impression to such unbelievable, like, 6,000 feet under shame.
I was about to chime in with one too.
I never want to fucking say anything in Goofy's voice again.
Yeah,
because
like,
now I feel like I do have like the short and stout cock.
Oh god, now it's my job, huh?
Bandy basically just invalidated all of our Goofy impersonations like in one fell swoop.
One fell swoop.
But
I did used to do voice acting in like 2016, so.
Yeah. That's the latest thing I'm going for right now. You know, something I can make money at, something I know I'd be good at. This voice is meant to announce. This voice is meant for it. This is my moneymaker right here. People walk up to, like, people gather around me. They're like, hey, that guy's voice is really deep and he has a microphone. Let's go hear what he has to say. And that's how I sell my shit. That's how people start to slip me money under the table.
And let's suck
this
his
is
cock.
how people make those kinds of livings. Yeah.
You do have a radio voice. It's really nice.
David actually
This is
does
how a man gets his cock sucked. All right?
Did
you think the Chum bucket is anything but a money laundering front for human trafficking?
Yes.
Oh, Karen, my computer wife.
Why does Plankton want to stay in the restaurant business so badly when he could honestly just do military-industrial complex shit and probably get way more money doing that instead?
we'd say that, but there's literally a movie about just that. It's called the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, where he literally takes over Bikini Bottom and turns everybody into slaves. So, and it didn't exactly work out for him in the long run. Plan Z, it's evil. It's diabolical.
But
It's lemon
scented. No, David, I'm not yelling. I'm not doing the last part. I'm not doing that. It's like if I have to fight I have to fight every urge.
Well, another lonely night of masturbating onto my dead computer wife Karen's keyboard.
Oh, go, Karen. I miss you so much.
Plankton would probably make those anime waifus first in Bikini Bottom, and then probably get
Just think
rich.
about how Plankton's body is also his dick.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my
You
god.
have thought about that?
Wow.
When is that seems like the kind of random thought that would come in while you're trying to masturbate to like unironically masturbating. You know, the actual stuff that you're attracted to.
David.
The kind of stuff where like you're about to bust and like you for whatever reason your mind just starts wandering.
David, there was literally a time when I was just on my bed like jerking it, and I was just thinking in my head like would Aladdin and Jasmine be able to fuck on that carpet when it's in mid-flight? Like
Here's
I
a
really
question for
thought
ya.
about it. Like,
Here's a question for you.
yes.
Does Rayman have a disembodied penis?
Yo. Oh, man. Because he definitely does, though, man. That's the thing. Oh, Lord. It's not the worst when you're, like, about
Can
to,
he like
actually...
throw it forward like he does his fist? Pelvic thrust.
It's like those rocket fists from like the action figures from like a long time ago. You just like press the button and
Dude.
this thing just launches.
Look, all I'm saying is that, like, it's not anything until it gets dangerous. All right? Like, when there's something new, like, if you're having, like, a new sexual experience or you're being with a girl who's, like, hotter than every girl you've been with, or, in my case, what it was when it was with more than one woman, you have to fight every single urge in your body when it's new, when you're about to, like, bust, because it's something that, like, is brand new to you. This, like, you know, like, oh my god, I've never been with two girls before, or I've never been with a girl this hot, and you just have to think about, like, dead puppies. You just have to, like, get, like, dead puppies going.
You don't
into the
lose your
brain,
boner,
like, the most
like, right away?
unsexy thing. That's the thing. You have to try. You know what I mean? Before you, like, prematurely nut, because there's nothing that disappoints a lady more than that.
Just go down on her after you come.
What if I want to be
wouldn't
on like what if I want to be on like my DJ? What if I want to be like on my DJ Khaled shit? Be like, oh, a real man doesn't eat out his girl because that's you. Real kings don't do that. Kings get blown. They don't blow.
Yeah, you
You remember when that fucker actually said that?
What?
He said real men don't eat. He said real men don't eat out their women. What a fucking asshole,
okay.
man.
Okay, yeah. Like, okay,
Oh,
DJ
God.
Khaled.
Oh, you don't remember when he said that? He said that a couple of years ago. It was like a whole thing, and he got like fucking eviscerated for it.
All right.
Case in point.
Oh, hi there, Roxanne. I didn't know you were visiting Maxie
Yeah.
today.
Oh.
What are you two up
He
to?
would definitely cut Max.
Oh
No.
my.
No, wow.
Well,
Well, at least clean the couch when you're done.
like Roxanne, I didn't
Not exactly how I did it when I was
didn't
your
know you were
age.
hiding, G-cup puppers under there.
Can I try?
Yo, ain't Roxanne
There you
like,
go. That was better
No, you're
because
doing
I like
it
I
wrong.
went,
Let me teach you how to do it.
Now you just sound like
Oh,
an
God.
Italian from fucking like New Jersey.
Your
I'm an
dad
Italian from
doesn't
New York,
have
I mean.
sex, Maxie. Your dad fucks.
Oh, Bandy, I did not know that. Sorry about that. What
Lord.
side
fine.
of I guess were you born in Little Italy? Like where you born in?
I was born in New York and I've got Italian heritage.
Is you
I didn't know that.
so your I guess your grandpa that came through Ellis Island then?
Yep.
Approximately how many ghouls have you gobbled in your life?
Can you make a pizza?
Oh, you
blindfolded?
wouldn't believe it. Probably not blindfolded, but I can make a mean pizza.
Yep, this guy
Ooh,
checks
all right,
out.
I like to see
This
that.
guy, he
Yeah,
checks
I mean,
out.
I'll say that about him, man. As somebody with Asperger's, you know, I related to Bandipat as, you know, a man with autism on top of that, and we really bonded a lot back in the day, man, when it came to content and, you know, like us and our struggles and such with that. Cause anybody watching this, and despite what Denise here will tell you, you are beautiful.
What the fuck?
matter what they
say. When did I not say that?
I'm just trying to make you look bad.
Bandy's
All right?
probably
Why do you have
good
to?
looking? The fuck?
He's a handsome lad.
Probably gets all them
He's a
bitches
handsome
from Long
lad,
Island
indeed.
and Staten Island.
Stop. he is happily relationshipified.
Yeah, sorry about that. So,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. And I was honestly so honored when you felt like you could, you know, tell me that when you realized that about yourself. You know, I don't want you to talk about that if you're not, you know, comfortable.
Oh, I don't mind.
All right, yeah, you know, when you first came out to me, like I cried a little. I'm not
my
gonna
God.
lie. Yeah, first of all, at first I was just like, I hate gay people so much. Why does this have to be true? Damn it! Not my son.
Gays, they taking my son away.
And then I do what those fucking dipshit religious like fathers do, and I'd be like, "You take care of my dead son." Like that, like I cried tears of joy because I'm just like, you felt like you could tell me that. At,
Oh
like,
my
you know,
God,
those
dude.
vulnerable
Thank you
stages.
so
And
much.
I was so happy for you because no matter anybody listening, no matter what you are, no matter what who you like, who you love, no matter how you identify, like you are. I want you to know you are beautiful and valid no matter what.
No matter what they say.
But I still hate literally everybody no matter what. Whether you're
Unless
straight,
you're a pedophile,
whether you're
then you can just
straight,
go
gay.
die.
Yeah, then you can go die. No, I thought you were about to say unless you're a pedophile. Then no, like I like you. I hate everyone
Oh
else.
yeah, I
No,
love
no,
pedophiles.
The pedophiles can die. I wish I could like muster up the technology that you found in like the fucking Tale of Two Cities update in Team Fortress 2, where the medic can like revive his teammates, so I can just kill the pedophiles, revive them again, and then kill them in an even more violent way. Like as soon as like they're back up, just keep like knocking them down.
Oh yeah.
Like George Lopez in that episode of the George Lopez show where he like knocks his fucking daughter's boyfriend into a coma, and he's like, "I'm gonna be at your bedside, just waiting there for 20 years until you wake up, and then the second you're up, BAM! Right back down into another coma. 10 more years go by, BAM! Another coma, right back into."
It sickens me the
torture.
fact that those people are trying to demand acceptance.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking
But
about
I'm
like,
also
fucking
kind of glad that
maps,
nobody
right?
takes it
Yeah,
seriously.
exactly. I was gonna say
Yeah.
that too, because like
Yep.
it. Oh my God! If there is one group
Yeah.
that like I just cannot stand at all being in the news, it's like why? Like, and then I also go to the news networks and I'm like, is shit so boring for y'all that you're literally giving attention to child touchers? Is that how like boring it is at work for you? Like CNN, NBC, wherever the fuck, or Twitter for that matter. I always see like every now and then there's like always some fucking screen cap I see about like some pedophile. I don't know. It doesn't even say that he's a pedophile, but it's like pedophiles are people too, and then I'm like pedophile.
They're not.
I just point to that guy and I'm like
No.
pedophile. Any one of these fucks who try
Yeah.
to be and say like, oh yeah, we should accept them. It's like, yeah, no.
Dude, the fact that they're
Ever.
actually trying to like use the fucking LGBTQ plus movement to
Yeah.
fucking try to legitimize pedophilia as a sexuality.
God, it's true.
Bro.
It's revolting.
It really is.
I
That's an understatement.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah.
that actually is an understatement. Listen, I've literally had like people who I thought were friends who turned out to be preying on like underage people. You remember? I need you guys to remember I'm from the Smash community. I need y'all to remember that real quick. We literally had like a whole month where we had a Me Too wave. I mean, it was gaming in general, but let's be real, it was mostly Smash.
Smash is real kid friendly,
And,
ain't it, guys?
No, fuck it, that's a whole other topic. You want to go back to the Double D Experience episode. You want to go back to episode 5 of the Double D Experience for that spiel. That's actually one of our most viewed by far Double D segments when we segmented that into a different video. That one got up into a lot when we like had that discussion going in and on. It's like yeah, I've had my own experiences, like I had that whole thing I talked about like being with two girls. That happened to me when I was on vacation at a Smash tournament. Didn't go all the way. Like, I didn't have a threesome. I came very close to having a threesome, which I think about regularly, and it's like, that's so close.
Almost there.
But point is, it's like it was in a hot tub, mad people were drunk and shit. It's like, does that sound like a fucking place for kids? Nah, it ain't. So
No.
it's like, that's an extreme example, but you know what I mean. It's just like things have to change in there. Sort of a different topic, but not really. But yeah, no, pedophilia is not a sexuality. Like, just seek help.
It's a sickness.
It's yeah.
I still personally even think like most guys like or people in general, because like women can also be pedophiles too. Like if you get caught, like I definitely just think like lethal injection his ass. Like why are we trying to rehabilitate these motherfuckers? Like why even?
Whoa! What are you talking about? But they can be hot.
Fuck.
They can be hot. What about that? What about that teacher? What about that really hot teacher?
There's always some
who,
like mildly attractive
slept
teacher.
with her boy student. She
There's-
was hot.
there's always-
so we can't euthanize
There's
her.
always some mildly attractive like fucking teacher who always gets caught with like an underage boy. And and again, I will just say this: when I was really young, like I'm talking 9, I was a horny motherfucker already. I had learned how to.
Dennis, I
masturbate.
think your mic switched.
What?
Hello.
Wait. Oh, never mind. You're back.
shit, okay.
You're back over.
Like
It got quiet for a bit.
oh my
yeah,
bad.
you got like quiet for a
My
second.
bad.
That was weird.
My bad.
No, you're
so
good now. You're good now.
I wanted to say like when I was young, when I was 9, I'm talking 9 years old, 4th grade.
You fucked your teacher.
I wish. I don't know. I had some,
That's what I'm
I had
saying.
some
Like the
mild-
other end around, it's
Yeah, I know,
glorified.
that's what I mean, though. And I mean, that's the thing, though, too. Like, that's the double standard, I suppose. But for me,
the double D
for me in
experience.
my head, I was like, I had 2 teachers that I wanted to fuck, like, really bad. Like, and I was 9.
Yeah.
And that's really, like, this tells you something, okay? And of course, like, it's always just kind of kept it in my head. And it's fantasy. But, like, that's where the line is, though, right? Like, just to keep it in fantasy. To keep it in your
Yeah.
head. Like,
Yeah.
don't let that shit obviously spill over. But that's the thing with a lot of these like teachers is that I even think like I think the whole idea of like pedophilia is a very much a power thing, because it's like
Yeah.
this person that you're like taking advantage of is extremely weak and is very young and impressionable. Like it's basically fucking a puppy essentially, and it goes the same way for men and women, like them being like the predators. Like I gotta say we gotta stop like thing with the double standard. We gotta keep all of them accountable in the same way that we treat male pedophiles. Like they're predators. Like it goes the same fucking way.
Say that like in the actual law they're treated all too differently, but in the media,
and the sentences though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I mean, I will
women don't
never,
get a lot
ever,
of
ever-
high sentences when they get caught with pedophilia.
ever forget. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna like go on that train. I mean, women, sexual assault cases and sexual, crimes are treated like a joke in the justice system. We're specifically talking about pedophilia here. We're just gonna make that clear to anybody listening right now.
Yeah.
So
In case you if you went to take a poop and came back to this, that's
yeah, I was about to say, like, if this is you right now, like, if this is you, like, you're already tight, like, stop. Don't worry. Like, we're not idiots. I mean, we are, but, like, we're not.
we
you know
may
what
be
we mean.
dumb, but we're not stupid.
Exactly. Thank you.
we don't deal with
But I will
facts
never
here.
forget that story where, like, the thing is when, like, a man, like, is a pedophile, they show his mugshot.
Yeah.
They do that. They show his
Yeah.
mugshot. If a woman is hot enough, like that teacher was, I forget, it was the story out of, I think Ohio or something like that, where, like, some really hot, young, like, late 20s, young, early 30s teacher was fucking her student, 15 years old, fucking her 15-year-old student. She was hot as fuck, though. She was really fine, and so they didn't show a photo of her mugshot or anything when they had her up on there. They showed a photo of her on the edge of a boat on the water in a bikini holding up a fish. Why are you showing this? Like, why are you humanizing her in this way? Yeah. She is a pedophile. She is a pedophile. Straight up. And, like, but she's hot. You're literally reinforcing, like, yeah, I get it. Like, the kid, obviously he's a child, he can't consent, but there is the whole notion of like young man, older woman, and trust me, I fucked MILFs, so like I know how amazing that I know how amazing that dynamic is. That exists for a reason. But guess what? We were both well over the age of 18. He was shut the fuck up, both of you, right now. He was 15. Never. He was 15. He was 15. No. I don't care.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this podcast. Guys, you've been a great, wonderful.
I don't
audience.
fucking care what Stephen Hawking's opinion on this is. He's dead. All right. Oh God! Of course you had to fit one fucking table into the podcast, and I thought you said you were done with that shit. But yeah, it reinforces the whole notion. It's like, what is wrong with you? Like that just like continues that line of thought. Like, but you know, it gets clicks and it gets watches, it gets views. Gotta get the most misleading information about COVID imaginable. Yeah. No good news about COVID ever, because that doesn't sell. Yeah. Literally, like, if there's anything I learned at like my 3 years at Montclair State, like studying CMDA, literally one of the top CMDA schools in the country. So the media is full of shit. Is that it can't be
I
full
do not
of shit.
watch TV.
I literally learned
TV
about
news, none of that. I can't watch
like
it.
Literally just the tactics that they use, like in order to like either fearmonger or bait people.
It's yellow journalism.
It's
just modern day yellow journalism, really. Like,
yeah, and the thing is, sometimes they do it and sometimes they don't. It depends on like what they're reporting about or how it goes, or like what's going on in the world on any given day. But I guess
as long as it keeps people fighting each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Amen to that. Got to remember, out of all these issues, there are people who are profiting off of it, because if there are no issues and if human beings actually come together, then they got nothing to sell.
Yeah, and that's why
that's how that goes.
I also like real quick, and I think we're gonna wrap it up here. But
yeah, we're gonna wrap.
It's real funny whenever I saw like those news companies after Trump. I think I was talking to this with David. Like, as soon as Trump basically left, all of those news companies that basically were like talking about him nonstop every fucking day, every 10 minutes there was always something about him. Ratings just plummeted. And now they're like just wanting something or someone that they could basically trash on or talk about every fucking day, every goddamn fucking second. And because during those 4 years, those companies were making mad money. They were making bank off of this dumb motherfucker. And now they're literally like, they need another cash cow, and there's no one stupid enough or no one like outlandish enough to be on the news every fucking day. And even though like the Mr. Dottie T keeps fucking saying that, oh yeah, I'm gonna run again, is anyone really like, I don't even think his base are like that excited to like go for him to like get elected again. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it, at least. Like, no one.
I'm hoping that he's gonna have like some sort of Wendy's-induced heart attack by that point.
No, it would be like his own Trump Tower chef made food like induced heart attack. I bet you one of those.
I gotta get that in, man. We have the best Mexican food in my fancy sun towers.
Yeah, can I get a Baconator?
No. Explain what? That you, Squidward tentacles.
Explain what?
Was most likely to suck eggs in high school.
Yes.
When it's on point, it's on point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that we're the bomb, and we blew up, and we blew on you.
Hot and sticky like my balls.
That's the Double D experience, baby.
I have come, and this was the fucking Chum bucket. I really wish we could screen cap these fucking names.
I'm on it.
All right, everybody.
I have come.
Everybody, Plankton, you caught. Everybody knows that the Chum bucket was a front for human trafficking. You caught, Plankton.
Bandy, I have a question for you before we truly wrap it up.
I might have an answer.
Do you have the makings of a varsity athlete?
Oh, you fucking why
I don't play sports.
What is sports? What, the ball, the thing you kick? Yeah, I don't do that. The ball you swing? No, don't do that either.
Yeah, that was.
I do swing these balls, and you just like gesture to your nuts. It's just like I swing these over your mom's face.
Hi there, my name's Dennis, and I wanted to rap at 1:30. Oh, look at that! Wow. I'm talking about swinging balls in mothers' faces. That's
David,
my job, motherfucker.
David, if you could fuck your worst enemy's mother, you would.
Actually, No, because I think I know who that is. And their mom's not that hot.
Oh, whoever this person is, your mom's ugly.
Hey, hey, you want the plot twist? It's you, motherfucker.
Hey, my mom's pretty, like... Actually, no, I can't say that. No, my mom's okay. My
you
mom's
want to talk
okay.
about keeping porn? You want to talk about keeping things in fantasies? That's porn for you,
my
right
mom
there.
looks alright. I think she's like,
I don't remember what your mom looks like. I'm sure she.
You've never met her.
Beautiful. No, I never have.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure
why are
she's
you lying to
beautiful.
the audience and me?
To the audience?
Remember, guys, we don't deal with facts.
audience?
We don't deal with facts, so David could say that. He has
we're
free. He has
done.
free reign to say that. I could literally say I fucked David in the ass.
My name is Dennis, and I text people before the podcast starts because I want it to only be an hour and a half, and then I do this. Shut up,
David, go
Shut
suck
up
a
in your
dick.
face.
Suck a dick, okay? Yeah, you give me shit. Fuck you, David. You're the one also prolonging all this, you cocksucker.
Oh no, I don't know what you're. So you're saying I.
Anyways, guys, that's the podcast. Like,
Wait,
shut the fuck up, no, Wakanda, no, Bandy, mute him, Bandy. Can you mute him?
So you're saying I'm
A cunt, yes,
stalling.
yes,
I'm right now
yes. You're stalling.
Hey, she's a nice SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Bubble Bass was my favorite character.
Okay, actually, before we wrap, do either of you know Bubble Bass's order off the top of your head?
Fuck no.
No.
All right, I'm gonna try. And can somebody pull it up right now because I'm gonna try.
All right.
We need to end on a positive note.
Bandy,
Let's do it. This will be a fun one.
You get that.
I'm on it.
I
I don't
promise
know
you.
that.
I
I do
promise
know-
you, I'm not looking at it right now.
I do know the entire argument that Xavier Renegade Angel had with himself. So,
Nice.
so that's sad.
I know Charlie Chaplin's whole soliloquy that he had in I already forgot the movie.
I could probably recite half of every fucking epic rap battles of history by heart.
You mean the funny bits, right?
I know every lyric to Weird Al Yankovic's Albuquerque by heart. That's a 13-minute song.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
I could probably. There was a time where I watched like the chart of like through the tables and memes so many times where I thought I could recite the whole thing.
I know the.
I'll take a double triple bossy deluxe on a raft 4x4 animal style. Extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze. Light axle grease. Burn it and let it swim.
You were missing one towards the end.
I think I was.
Make it cry.
Yeah,
burn it,
yeah,
let it
there we
swim.
go. Yeah.
Cry. I knew it. I knew I was missing the one about the
And
onions.
now David's gonna
Fuck.
go
That's
cry.
That's actually what that means to put onions on it. That's the diner code for putting onions on something.
We serve poop here, sir.
Alright, fuck. We're done.
We serve shit
Bandy
here,
Pat,
sir.
Bandy of the Pats, the bandiest of Pats. What do you got to promote, my friend?
Yes, please promote it.
Oh, yeah. YouTube, Bandipat. Twitch.tv, Bandipat. I do my Let's Plays there now. Twitter, at Bandipat96.
Again, making our point in a couple episodes ago that everybody does their Let's Plays on Twitch now.
Yeah.
Like,
Twitter, at Bandipat96. I shitpost there.
he does.
If you want to check out my music, Bandipat is also my Bandcamp. Go listen to Night Vision. It's free.
It's fair.
It's free to download.
Do you
so-
have an OnlyFans?
Oh,
No.
my lord.
If I
I
paid,
may be a degenerate, but I'm not going to stoop that low.
if I paid you, would you make one?
But don't you want bank? I'll pay for you.
No, it's like a recording of his feet, but it's got also his music playing in the background.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
God.
no.
There's a story about like how like some middle-aged white woman at like the Home Depot at like 9 o'clock because I had to go buy a screwdriver was trying to sell me her rap album.
Oh, dear God.
At a Home
Yeah, she
Depot?
started like. Yeah, at like a Home Depot at 9 p.m. Like she just came up talking to me about this album, just like, oh wow, so this is what you do. She's like, yeah, I dig you. Like she was trying to flirt with me to get it. I'm like, I'm good, man. I don't want to buy your rap album. She's like, okay, and it was hers too. Like she wasn't like with anybody else. Like it was this middle-aged white woman.
Oof.
Her rap album,
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
full detail. But yeah, all the stuff for
Related,
Bandipat will be down there. You got what's your album called?
Night Vision.
Night Vision.
Yes.
All right. Well, definitely check out Night Vision. Everything will be on screen right now. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on Spotify, feel free to listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anything else. Everything, and including YouTube, will all be down in the description below. Please follow Bandipat on everything that he has. Thank you so much for coming on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, man. This was
you're one of the-
great.
But you were one of the funnest. I knew this show would be a fucking perfect fit for you. I knew that would be. And so, like, honestly, like, you were a long time coming. I should have had you on the show a while ago, man. But I'm so lazy when it comes to messaging guests and shit. But you're welcome. You're welcome back on anytime you want.
Oh, dude, if you ever want me back, just say so.
Absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
And
Yeah, we're down.
Awesome.
We've had guests, like, you're definitely one of them that, like, if we've gone long enough without having a guest, we'll definitely have you on. I know the official podcast does that with some people, and that's my favorite podcast, Poisonally. So yeah. And speaking of podcasts, here we are. The Double D Experience. You can subscribe to us at youtube.com/Nintoonist and follow us on whatever your favorite podcast listening platform is. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on Radio Breaker. We're on Anchor. We're all that shit. And feel free, if you could, please leave us a good review on Apple Podcasts, because that really, really helps with our what was I gonna say? Our notoriety, if you would. It really helps spread the word, because people see those, and that's how.
And
it
also
goes.
leave a like on YouTube. Sorry, Bandy. Just leave a like on YouTube, and that'll also help us with the algorithm a lot. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, questions too, Dennis. Tell him to ask us questions.
Oh yes, and also please ask us questions, as David has so generously reminded me.
Yeah, nothing's
And if
off
anybody
limits.
tries to cancel us on Twitter for making a joke they don't like, we're sorry. Bang, we got it out of the way.
Bang.
Bam, 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 bam.
And that is why I will never do this show live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done here. Thank you all so much for listening. Bandipat, thanks so much for coming on. Again, Dennis, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
And,
David, you too, you fucker.
Already did.
Fucking ugly ass degenerate piece of ape shit.
Whoa,
Fuck you.
whoa.
Oh, man.
Toad it back. At the Chum.
At the Chum Burger.
Yeah,
I will get that.
every fucking day.
I will get that secret formula one day, Krabs. Even if I die.
Even if I have to suck your dick.
I don't know what you're talking about, Krabs.
Good gravy,
This
he's
is,
naked.
$13. I will buy the Krabby Patty formula from you with these dollars.
We love you, Bandy. We love you, David. And we love you, audience.
Audience.
That'll be a good night from us. Bye.
Mwah, mwah. I'm gonna make out with the audience before they go.
All right, you fucking slut. Yo, Bandy, let's get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you too? Okay. All right, I guess I'll just leave. All right, see you guys.
Thanks so much for listening, everybody. Lights off.
Cunt.
Yeah, that's making it. How could I not put that in the